Welcome to Dartmoor again. It's been about 2 weeks since I was a bit of camping, so currently stored off at Meldon Reservoir. So as I got here, I treat myself to an ice cream. That's a honeycomb one with some very nice big bits of honeycomb in it. Good afternoon, folks. It's Saturday, 7th of August, September. I'll get it right in a minute. And yeah, as you can see, I'm back on Dartmoor. Currently walking through the valley. I'm heading up towards Lynch-Tor. I think I'll pitch up there for tonight. It gives it a bit of a change. So I'm going to stop here for a minute, have a drink of water, then collect some more water further up and head up the top. So I'll see you there. I'm finally on Lynch-Tor. Always a bit windy up here, but I think the wind's also died down tonight. At least it's dry for the time being. So I'm going to get my shoulder out now, and I'm going to pitch it around there, and then unpack the rest of my gear. And yes, I do have some new gear with me this time, which I'll show you later on. So first things first, let's get this shoulder sorted out. Right, that's the shoulder up. That's the first pitch. I'm quite happy with it. Looks like it may rain in a minute, but forecast wasn't for rain, but this is Dartmoor of all things. So yeah, shoulder looks all right. I did pitch it slightly differently this time by doing the back two corners first. Put the pole into 130, lift it up, put out the front guy line, then do the front corners, and then last of all do the back one. What I've got to do now is the end loops. So yeah, it's looking all right. So I think I'll unpack the rest of my gear now. Right, I've got all my gear inside the shelter now. Mats inflated, quilts lofting. Slight difference this time is that I normally have my head at that end, feet this end obviously, but it's going to be the other way around tonight because I've worked out I'm going to slide downwards and my head will be lower than my feet. So quick change of plan there. So one new item which I was going to show you, and it's a new power bank. I used to bring one up with me, but because I changed my phone and I use the Huawei P20 Pro, the battery on that's pretty good, but my old battery charger or power pack wasn't very good, so I bought a new one recently. This is a Juice 4. It's a 12,000 milliamp battery. The only problem is it's only got one USB output, but it has a micro USB input there and a Type C input on that side. So in theory, and I believe you can, I haven't tried it yet, you can charge this up and then have something charging off the power pack at the same time. But a good thing about it is, if I can get the switch on, it has a LCD display showing the percentage of what you got left. So he's fully charged. So I've also bought a tiny lead with me. It's a micro USB with a Type C adapter on the end, so I can charge not only my phone, my camera which I'm recording on, and also the battery in my head torch. So that's a new bit of kit I just recently bought. Food wise, yes, I have got some Spam. I've got a smoked hickory one or something. The rest of the hash browns, and I've also got some of the over easy egg powder again, but I'm going to make something with that in the morning. So I'm going to crack on now, do my tea. I'll catch you in a bit. Right, I've got some water on the go there. It's about half a cup. So for tea tonight, I've got the other half of the hash browns I had last time, and the Spam I'm using is hickory smoke flavoured. I was going to use another one, but I had to bring this one because I've dented the crap out of it. So hopefully the seal is still intact, but it looks all right. So I'm going to have that one for tea. Right, got the radio on. It's gone 6:30, so tea's on the go. I've used about 3/5 of a tin of Spam. I cut them a bit thicker, so hash browns are still absorbing. So I'll try and do these first, do the hash browns, then chuck the Spam back in. But I tried a little bit of that, and it's delicious. Right, the tea looks like it's about done there. Hash browns are nice, getting a nice golden brown colour. So I'm going to turn this down and tuck in, I think. Right, it's 7:15 now. I finished my tea. I've just done myself a quick brew, so I'm now drinking that. So just going to wander around for a bit, but I'm going to set the camera up and see if I can get a time lapse with the sun setting. So I'll catch you after that. Yeah, it's about 7:45 now. I've just done a time lapse sequence. It's obviously going to get a bit dimmer now, and it's still windy, but it's gone quite nippy, so I've got my insulated jacket on. So it must be time for a whiskey and coke, so I've got that ready. So I'm going to have a couple of that and then do myself a hot chocolate or something later on, have something to eat. So I may do some more time lapses now, and otherwise I'll catch you all in the morning. Yeah, good morning folks. It's about 8:15 now. I've been awake for about an hour and a half, and I've only just got out in the last 10 minutes, so yeah, not a bad night. Wasn't too cold, but I slept fairly okay. I did wake up once or twice with the damn sheep going past, but yeah, it's a very nice morning, very little breeze, so gradually packing my gear away now. My mat's already rolled up in its pouch. The quilt there is just airing off, so I'm going to sort a few things out and get my breakfast stuff ready, and I'm going to cook something for breakfast. I've never cooked it before, so this could be quite interesting, but I'll show you that shortly. Well, the sun's up a bit better now, so it's now on my shelter, and my quilt is airing off a bit better. It was only the foot end which got wet, so as that's doing, I'm now going to prepare my breakfast, and what I'm making this morning is something called a spam scramble. I only heard about this the other day, and I've seen a video on YouTube. With some spam, you cube it and then fry it, and as that's frying, you chop up a tomato and add that to it. And when that's getting cooked, you add in 2 eggs. Well, I haven't got any eggs with me, but I have got some of this Over Easy egg powder, which I used last time. There's 4 tablespoons in there, which is equivalent to 2 eggs. What I need to do is add in 6 tablespoons of water. Well, I don't really have a tablespoon with me, so what I'm going to use is the syringe from the Sawyer filter, which I use for back flushing. 6 tablespoons comes in at about 90 ml. So I'm going to put the water in this, add it to the egg in a minute, mix it up. So when you add in the egg and you start scrambling that, you then add in a little bit of cheese. Well, I've got no grated cheese, but I've got a little stick of the stuff, so I'll chop that up and add it in. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Right, the spam is in. I'll just quickly fry that a little bit, then I'm now going to chop up the tomato and add that as well. Right, the tomato's been added. The spam's starting to brown up a bit, so I'm going to add in the egg in a second, and I'm going to chop up the cheese as well. Yeah, it's looking good. The egg's starting to scramble. Makes a change for me, but doesn't look too bad. But, give it a minute or so. Well, the egg is nearly scrambled. I've got the cheese in, which I think is just very, very slowly melting. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. And there you go, spam scramble. And to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. It smells nice. I ain't tasted it yet, but we'll soon find out. Right, just to prove it, spam, tomato, egg and cheese. Oh, that's bloody good, that is. It's about 10:15 now, folks. I've packed everything away, I'm about to go. That's where I pitched last night, so I'm just going around, check the area, make sure I've picked all my rubbish up. And there's a little bag there by my rucksack with all my rubbish in, which I'll dispose of later on. So wherever you go, leave no trace. And when I've done all this, I'm going to head on now and see where I go. I left Lynn's Tor there earlier on and went down to the left and come up the side of the hill here. And as I'm walking up, what do I find? Yep, bloody mortar. Looking at it, it's been there for some time. I can't tell if it exploded, but the base of it is blunt, so there is no tip on the end, so I'm leaving it go and cracking on. I'm stopping off in this flat area which I used to use for artillery mortar practice. So it's about midday now, it's about probably 12:15 I think, so I'm getting a bit peckish. So for a quick snack I've got some cheddar biscuits and a pack of tuna creations. I'll give that a go, and I'm going to have a quick fruit drink as well, and then pack up and crack on. Right, this oak toy, you may recognise this from a few videos of mine. So just stopped here, done a time lapse of photography and had a quick bite to eat, a bit of beef jerky and some fruit drink. So I think what I might do now is head up to Bellstone and stop there for a little while, do a bit more time lapse and have a brew. So I'll see you up there. Right, that's a Bellstone tour, so slight bit of change of plan now. I left the Oak Tour a little while ago, and as soon as I left I just started to feel quite nauseous. Got to the stage where I actually thought I was going to throw up. I started to break out into a cold sweat, started to shiver. I've had a mint on the way over and I'm sort of feeling a bit better, but I think what I might do now is go to Winter Tour, which is in the centre of the frame there, stop there for a few minutes. I may do myself a brew and take it from there, I think. So right, let's get over there for a minute. Well, I've had a cup of tea now and I've had a Cliff Bar as well, so yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Don't know what the hell that nauseous stuff was about. I'm trying to work it out, maybe because I was standing in the sun for half an hour and then as I started walking it went cooler, but no stomach pain or nothing like that, just felt sick as hell. So, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so I might crack on, I think. Right, I'm now heading off the moor. I decided to do this bit of filming a bit earlier. So I'd just like to say thanks for watching. If you like this one, give us a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, click the subscribe button down below. And if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments box and I'll get back to you. So for me, I'll catch you again soon. Cheers and gone.